Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with another hair video and I am going to be showing you guys how to achieve this half up, half down hairstyle with just some bobby pins and some clip-ons. Okay, so for this hairstyle I decided to straighten my hair. And what I'm going to do now is just take my rat tail comb and part my hair from ear to ear. The reason why we are parting our hair first is because we don't want to have to worry about coming back to this upper section. We want to make sure that we can separate this part first and then just focus on applying the clip-ons. So now that the front section is out of the way, we can begin to apply the clip-ons. So to do this, we are going to need to apply the clip-ons from the bottom up, and that means that we are going to have to start parting from the bottom up. So this first part you see right here is between ear to ear, and all that I am doing now is just teasing the hair a little bit. By teasing the hair, I can easily apply the clip-ons because sometimes when your hair is freshly clean, it can slide off. And all that you are going to do is see which pieces fit the best the area that you are applying. The logic here is if you are starting from the bottom, you want to have the smaller pieces on the bottom part because you want it to match your head size. I applied it from ear to ear. There is a little bit of hair coming out from the sides. What I might want to do is go back and add some smaller clip-ins that are the smaller ones, the individual ones. You guys will see that later, but ideally if you have clip-ons that perfectly match your head, that's even better. All that I am doing is proceeding to apply the clip-ons from the bottom up. One suggestion that I do have is make sure that you count how many extensions you have, and also make sure that you don't have too much hair between each extension. So make sure that whatever part you're doing, that you are having the same amount of hair between each line. I am already almost done. I only had about 4 to 5 tracks, so it was really easy for me to do this. It took almost like no time. It took me about 10 minutes or so. I think that parting the upper section is the best option because now I can measure how much clip-ons I have left and then how much until I reach the top. We are done applying the extensions. It looks super natural, and it was really good that we did part that hair in the beginning because now we don't have to worry about fixing it up. What I am going to do now, however, is go back and see which areas in the front might need these smaller clip-ons. And these I apply near my ears. My hair is a lot shorter than the extensions, so I try and blend those in with the smaller clip-ons. So now we are going to focus on the front, and the first thing that I am going to do is put a little bit of edge control to smoothen out my edges. And I am going to take my brush and just smooth out my hair. Next, I am going to add a little bit of hair gel, and I am using the Moco de Gorilla gel. This one is really good for making your hair seem wet and shiny. It just gives it a little bit more of a nicer finish. So once you have smoothened out the front, you can go ahead and secure it with a scrunchie. And after you're done with that, go ahead and do one big braid for this loose section. Previously, we had used some clip-ons, but now for this upper section, we are going to need some tracks. These tracks are not supposed to have the clip-ons, they're supposed to be regular tracks for sewing hair. And what you are going to do is to wrap the tracks around your braid. You're going to start from the bottom up once again, and you're going to take the end of the track and you are going to pin it in place with your finger, or you can use a bobby pin. And you are going to have to wrap the tracks around your natural hair or the braid. As you go, make sure that it's very tight, as well as you're pinning every 3 or 4 turns, I'm gonna say. I do have a more detailed video on how to do this. I did a video where I showed how to do an entire ponytail. It's essentially the same technique. I did zoom in a little bit for you guys so that you guys can see what I'm doing, but I'm basically just wrapping the hair up in a spiral formation, I'm gonna say, and yeah, just pin it in place. I'm almost done with this section. I do want to remind you guys that you cannot use clip-ons for this upper part right here. You are going to need some tracks because you want them to lay as flat as possible. Once you reach the top, just make sure that you put some bobby pins in the borders just to make sure that the tracks don't come off. And what we are going to do now is take a small piece of hair. Once again, this is going to be a loose track. This is not going to have any clip-ons. And we are going to wrap this around this hair. This is just to make sure that we can make it look a little bit nicer and neater. And in order for it to stay in place, I am going to use the Got2b Glued Blasting Free Spray. I use this every time that I do extension ponytail, and this just freezes the hair in place. It works so perfectly, better than any other rubber band. And as I go in every circle, I just go ahead and freeze it in place. And that's pretty much what I do for this part. Now we are done applying the extensions. Now we just have to go ahead and style the hair. This part is very simple. I just take my wand, or if you have a curling iron, that's the same thing. And I am just going to give my hair some volume. I am going to be doing each strand separately. So I do one facing backwards, the other one facing forward. And I just repeat this same motion until my entire head is filled with curls. We are finally done curling the hair, and I can go ahead and show you guys the before and after. And there you have it, you guys. I have successfully shared with you all my half up, half down hairstyle. I hope that you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. This is such a fun and easy hairstyle, and if you guys like this video, do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment. You guys have an awesome day.